I thought she looks amazing in a wedding red. My God. Ooh. Yes. Hello and welcome guys, I'm DNA back with a new reaction video. Today we're reacting to another music video by the sassy princess of pop, the one and only Kylie Minogue. And yes guys, we're gonna be finally checking out her Padam Padam music video. And of course this was highly requested. And I know guys, we took quite a while guys, to get to it. And it's been again, quite a while since we last checked out one of our music videos. And yeah, I think the last time we checked out a Tension music video, which was absolutely amazing. But of course, it's been a decently long journey with Kylie. Of course, we checked out some of her classics, absolute classics, and some of her latest ones as well. It started, of course, with I Can't Get It Out of My Head. That was the very first music video that we checked out by Kylie. Absolutely amazing. And then, of course, Coming to My World. Honestly, guys, I recently listened to the song a lot. And I don't know guys, I think that song is so good, and especially guys, when you listen to it, again and again after of course a few times, it somehow guys, it just gets better. And I don't know guys, it's just stuck to me, and I just love that song guys. I have to be honest. I think that is so far my most favorite Kylie Minogue song guys. Even the music video was amazing. So yeah. And yeah, of course some of the latest ones as well guys. Tension was amazing. She was slaying in that lights camera action as well. So of course we know what she is capable of guys, no doubt whatsoever that she is a legend guys, in the pop history, and such an icon. Of course, even at this age, like the way she performs, like her camera presence, her sassiness still guys, that she brings, it is crazy. And of course, we love her delivery guys, her always that that again, of course, the sassiness, and like if you talk about her, vocal delivery, that sensuality, that intimacy, that she brings. Her very breathy singing, and of course, we again so many things, right? But again, of course we love Kylie. She's again such an icon, such a legend. And so of course, Padam Padam. Honestly, you guys said a lot of good things about the music video, the song. So yeah, of course we're gonna see it for ourselves. And yes, let's what Kylie brings us today. So honestly, not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna jump straight right in. But before you do, guys, forget to smash the like button. Good channel, guys, forget to subscribe. And again, any recommendation if you want me to check out any other Kylie's other music videos, live performances, or anything else related to her, you can always let me know in the comment section. I'm 100% to check them all out. So yeah, let's see what Kylie brings us today again. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Okay guys, we'll start the music video. Kylie Minogue, Padam Padam. Here we come. And here we go. Oh, Kylie wearing red? God damn. Also the music, it feels like, yeah, kind of, tension rising. Oh. Holy. Oh. Yeah, that, vocal effect. And all weekend. Loving the music, My God. Holy. Oh, I'm loving the beat. Take me home. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause there real quick. Wow. Okay, this definitely reminds me a lot of My Oh My, like yeah, that that a bit of excessive vocal effect, which kinda makes it sound, of course, very robotic. But honestly guys, what I'm gonna give my honest opinion guys here. Okay, I think here it works a lot better than My Oh My. My Oh My, guys, I don't know. I didn't feel it. I'm gonna be very honest, guys. It didn't, like, I didn't click with it. But here, guys, somehow, with the music, it suits better, guys. I'm gonna be very honest, guys. It's definitely suits better, and I think it kind of. And definitely, of course, like even with the lyrics and everything, right? Of course, it tries to be very like seductive, very sensual. Of course, with the vocal delivery as well. And yeah, and of course, like that she always does that. Of course, her with her vocal tone, that like of course, very with that effect as well, guys. That very like close mic kind of um tone, right? And yeah, she makes you like feel like very that sensuality, that intimacy. And I'm loving her delivery so far, guys, especially like in the music. Like of course, like it's like of course that yeah, that definitely has that that retro vibe. And I think she has been recently working a lot with this kind of music genre, even the previous one, right? Like yeah, the beat, very like dance beat, of course, the dance pop with mixed with that retro inspired kind of I'm hearing synth beats as well. And so yeah, there's a lot going on right there. That there electro, yeah, that electro pop there as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'm actually loving the blend of music. And yeah, her delivery so far has been amazing, guys. We're gonna continue. We're gonna go back quite a bit, just a bit, not a lot, but yeah. Yeah, no, very pretty right there. Wow, I love that. Classic Kylie. Take off my clothes. I thought she looks amazing in the wedding red. My god. Oh. What, right here, guys. I think the vocal effect is a. I think yeah, it definitely minimized. I can hear I can hear an actual vocal tone a lot better over here, guys. At least I think so, right? Or maybe I don't know, just because it's like bit on the lower side, maybe because of that. But yeah, but I'm loving this section, guys. Again, I'm gonna be very honest, guys. I'm not a huge fan of vocal effects. I love and of course because I have listened to Kylie with the raw vocals. I have listened to her live as well, so I know how extremely good her voice is. But I understand, guys. Like why this can be a thing. This kind of robotic feel, right? But again, I'm loving it honestly, guys. Especially this part again. Like I think she definitely in this song particularly, it's not about a vocally shining. We talk about like vocal range or like showcasing your like any sort of like skill wise, right? I'm talking about that. It's more about like creating that I would say of course she keeps it like very like low to mid, right? But it's about creating that vibe, creating that mood, singing with more about the precision, right? More about that precision, with the delivery than like going like soaring high, or like belting or like or any of the other like vocal techniques that you use. It's more about like it's such a like it's such a yeah, it's definitely like a club song, you just go inside a club, play this, everyone will start dancing, and of course, how the beat and everything is. And of course, to create that again, the sensuality as well. So, yeah. Yeah. Wow, that was amazing. My God, that. I'm absolutely loving the music. This is so my kind of music. Yeah, like come on. No, this is so fire. My God, Kylie, huh? like she's such a presence, you know. Wow. Okay guys, that is the end of the music video. And my god, Kylie. I mean, honestly guys, I just don't know how she does this at this age and every time, you know, like of course I'm talking about some of her recent music videos. Every time, you know, she's always again, you know, she of course she brings it, you know, brings in the sassiness, you know, her that glamorous look, right? And I mean, of course, you know, she slays every time. Even here, you know, like, you know, rocking that, you know, that red outfit. Now she was looking fire, guys, absolutely fire. No one would say like, you know, she's you know, like how old she is right now. She's definitely, you know, she looks, you know, like I would say like, you know, in her 30s. Again, she always looks so good. And okay, let's talk about the song, guys. Music video. First of all, guys, you know, the thing I love the most, of course, that would be the music. And you know, if you guys didn't know, I'm like such a big fan of, you know, like this kind of a genre, guys. You know, electro pop mixed with synth, you know, dance pop, you know, like that, you know, retro kind of vibe. And I think, you know, Kylie has been, of course, you know, Tension as well. I think, you know, she's been recently, you know, working like in this kind of particular, you know, genres. And of course, you know, like, and also, yeah, you talk about, you know, that kind of that excessive use of, you know, vocal effects, which we heard in My Oh My. And also I've been honest here as well, guys. You know, I'm gonna be again very honest over here as well. Not a huge fan of the vocal effects, guys. I have to be just very honest, because I have always been honest, you know, about my opinion and what I actually think. And also it's because of the reason, guys, you know, that, you know, we have heard that, you know, of course I'm talking about the classic Kylie, right? You know, back in the day we talk about, you know, her you know, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Come Into My World, right? The thing is, guys, you know, these songs, you know, of course, it's like, again, no sort of like, you know, that you can say like modern gen, right? Robotic kind of layering, right? Or effect that they use. Of course, that natural, you know, that very breathy, the natural sensuality that she brings, you know. And I think, as I said, you know, like Coming to My World, you know, I think I listened to it so many times. And it's such a great song, you know, and of course that's an amazing showcase of her, you know, that her melodic kind of, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying that, you know, it's not melodic now, but you know, it's, of course, it's way more melodic. And I at least for me, I feel, you know, like those, without this, you know, like you can say technological advance, you know, like what do you call it, guys? You know, like again, I'm not gonna just say those vocal effects, you know, that gets added, you know, by modern technology, right? I love the natural feel of Kylie's voice. And again, as I said it so many times, like that we have heard her live, right? We have heard her live. We have, you know, again, listen to some of her classics, and her voice is so good. And in my opinion, it doesn't need that, but I understand, guys, you know, because again. And I think, you know, of course, you know, even here, guys, I think it worked a lot better than My Oh My. My Oh My, guys, I don't know, I just couldn't connect at all. But at least over here, guys, I think, you know, with the music and everything, it makes a lot more sense. And I think it worked quite well. And I think, you know, definitely a lot of, you know, listeners, you know, they would definitely, you know, appreciate it, you know, a lot. Again, like this was, you know, I think this was more about not like, you know, like to talk about that technical aspect of singing, or again, not like where you sing like, you know, like in a very melodic way, or like very if you talk about, again, you know, different, you know, vocal techniques that, you know, a vocalist or a singer uses, right? Didn't like try to, again, it's even not like a very like vocally dominant song. It's more about creating that atmosphere, creating that mood, that vibe, right? You know, that intimacy, you know, that sensuality, that I would say, yeah, hypnotic as well. Hypnotic would be a very good word. So that's what I was thinking. But like, what would be the right word? That hypnotic feel. You know, that it's all about, again, that mood and that precision. You know, that precision in her delivery. And again, keeping it very low or mid. You know, not oversing it, or like not like, again, just, you know, keep it very restrained, you know, very controlled, right? But again, I think it definitely worked, but I still maybe would have preferred a bit less on those effects, you know, using side. Maybe slightly a little less, but again, I'm not saying it's not, you know, it's not good. Definitely, but it just like what I'm used to by Kylie, guys. It kinda, you know, tackles that. You know, if you guys understand what I mean. I'm totally fine. You know, if some of you guys, you know, prefer, you know, this kind of thing, it's totally your opinion. But again, guys, you know, like, and as far as I go, right, and I always prefer more of that Kylie's, you know, like melodic vocal, you know, that drop, dressy voice, vocal tone, and you know, that sensuality that she brings, you know, like it's so good. You know, she's such an amazing singer, guys. Come on, and I love that so much about her, but still here, you know, that thing kinda took a little bit of the feel away. But again, guys, I think it's a definitely an amazing song, guys. No, but don't take anything, you know, away from the music or the delivery, guys. I just, you know, that one thing that kinda just, you know, a little bit, guys, a little bit. But again, this was amazing experience. Kylie, again, you know, I don't know how she does this, you know, at this age. That's just a 1-year-old, right? So I mean, my God, she's such a legend, such an icon, and I love every time, you know, seeing her, you know, just slay in front of like in any music video, like performance, right? So yeah, I think we'll give it right there, and I'm sorry, guys, if I get the mood or vibe. So yeah, do let me know, guys, you know, what your opinion is, if you like, you know, this kind of you can say kind of futuristic vibe, you know, with the modern technology uses to get that, you know, vocal effect, that robotic feel, that distort. Also, the kind of parts where you kind of feel like that distorted kind of. Of course, you know, it kind of goes well with the music as well. Do let me know, guys, you know, what your opinion is about it. So yeah, I hope, guys, you all enjoyed my reaction. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. If you channel, don't forget to subscribe. And again, if you have any recommendations, if you want me to check out any other Kylie's other music videos, like performances, you know, I would love to, you know, explore some of her, you know, like older work. I mean, of course, again, you guys know my favorite one, right? But again, some like that, you know, within that specific circle, you can say, you know, I would love to, you know, hear more within that. So yeah, let me know, guys, and of course, any other live performances as well, guys. He would love to hear more of what, you know, live performances. So yeah, let me know, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, bye bye, tata, love you, take care, see ya.